Alex de Veselio Eminentio.
Hemizmatszal, itt rák, szvászik, most. Thema là ba cái cơ mình chỉ mà mình cái nào lại với sự cái gì cái gì nó ba cái đẹp là sao okay
Alex, the rest of your eminence deal.
Yellow. What a switch. Welcome, everyone. We're back. Let me just make sure the mic's working and stuff. Okay, we're here. So, like I said, Sunday pre-stream, episode 267, Scuffy Park, Latent Space Live. I'm Drift Johnson. Welcome, everyone. It's midday. This is the noon pre-stream on the 5th of October. That would be a Sunday. We're still starting early tonight at 7 p.m. But that will be the proper stream. At the moment, I'm going to be doing a little bit of harvesting. I'm going to be using the Careless Compass to sort of like log all of the projects, because we ran into a bit of an issue yesterday and I think I figured out how to solve it. So basically, I'm just going to sit here and curate some images. It's going to be fun. If I have time, I'll probably be building out some WAN stuff. But essentially, we've got a buttload of images and we need to sort them out. I'm going to be collecting beasties for the bestiary, so I'll be keeping the best ones. That's a good one. Let's make this bigger so you can see this. There we go. There's no need for me to be standing here because it's going to be mostly looking at pictures and copying them around. So welcome to the show. If you're watching live or if you're watching later, there are links in the description. Like I said, normally we're here every day at 8 p.m, but on Sundays I occasionally do a little pre-stream just to sort of catch the algorithm out mostly. But I guess if you've never been able to see the show because of the time slot, it gives you an opportunity to see what we do. So anyway, I'm going to disappear and I'm just going to keep going. It's a chill stream, so feel free to ask anything other than that. Let's get to it. So like I said, we made a lot of beasties. Yo, Profi, welcome. Yeah, we've got a lot of beasties, it seems, and we're gonna have to sort it out. So I'm gonna be pulling some of the cooler stuff. I mean, that's pretty much most of it. That's the problem. The problem is most of it is good. You know, it's like the models have gotten to a point, even Batman, he looks spinal. But yeah, it's mostly beasties. Oh yeah, we can get a bit bigger now. I got more real estate because I'm not there. Oh, it's because it's 21-9. But that one's definitely going in. Do you know what I mean? Like, so far, that one, I think that one's a classic. This one, a bit scuffed. That one's good. Yeah. I'll try and skip the ones with the naked dudes. We didn't ask for the naked dude. Do you know what I mean? It's just sometimes that's what you get. Because of all the words you used. Alright. Harvesting season. See what I mean? Just every now and then you just get robot dude. Nice. That's a bit sketch. Oh my god, that guy, the guy's got one giant hand. Quite funny. I mean, I'll keep it. How you doing, Profi? You alright, mate? We're looking for some beasties while I also collect paths. And then we can get all the files we were looking for. Oh, wow. I'm actually going to keep that. Nice. Whoa. We got to be careful for the YouTubes. I think we'll get away with that, but oh my god. Okay, we got to be careful what we're doing. Where? We're mostly collecting beasties from the factory. Wow, dinosaur vibes. Looks a bit sketchy though. Shame, because that's not bad. Too much cogs. I don't like it when they're heavy on the cogs. Don't know, maybe it's just me. I don't even mind the HD cameras. Ah, yeah, spinal. Spinal. Did we start getting a bit too Geigerist? Yeah, we start going into different places. Alright, hang on. Get them in there. Alright, and then continue. Yeah, you gotta be... Yeah, exactly. You gotta be careful. YouTube might get the wrong idea. See, this is what I mean. We're going through a bunch of, like, sort of... Yeah, edgy-ish. Okay. But anyway, this would be for the bestiary. And yeah, careless canvas, innit? Because I can copy that and just put it in. So then I can just keep them like this. So that's what I'm doing. But I'm slowly going through. I think I've been through all these now. And I flagged a bunch of interesting ones. Oh, I've already got those. Yeah, I've already got those ones. Alright. Sea Dream. More beasties, please. That's boring. Make it bigger, make it bigger. Show the people at home what's going on. that last one was lame compared to the next ones. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Gotta be careful. What the hell? What was she doing there? God damn it. You gotta be... It's ridiculous, mate. What am I supposed to do? Don't do it live. Yeah, it's probably a good idea, yeah. Well, you know, it's a high concept art project. What are you gonna do? We're trying to make bugs, and the model is just making people with spines sticking out, and then occasionally it'll be a woman, because that's called equality, mate. Yeah. Every now and then you get a person, and it might be a woman. But yeah, you got to be careful. What's the model? The model is Sea Dream 4. Sea Dream 4. But I'm doing an IP adapter thing from my old work. Right? I'm doing an IP adapter from... Do you remember Insect Overlords or Insect Invasion in SD 1.5 or 2.1? I'm using those images. The data set that I used to train the LoRa's for the previous diffusion model. That's what I'm using. But then I'm using a prompt enhancer for Geiger and occasionally brutalism. Architecture. And I'm kind of switching it up and moving around. What? There's some like super crazy stuff in there as well. Hang on, we need both. Rename it, you lazy git. Is it this one? Yeah. It's like a battle droid from Star Wars, but made in chrome, spine, and skin. With wings, for some reason. And like an HD projector for his eye, you know? It's kind of strange. I didn't ask for that. That's what he just, you know. It decided to make that. I was trying to make these. And these. And occasionally these. Like I said, the brutalist architecture, but like made out of flesh and biomechanical stuff. Some of these are amazing, but they are quite like, you know, on the edges. On the edges. On the edges. Yes, indeed. Indeed. SD 1.5. To be honest, there's been a whole bunch of advances with SD 1.5. See, that was close. I got lucky there, didn't I? There's been a whole bunch of advances with making it better, making it run on CPU. Oh my god, what a nightmare. It's got fingers for a face. That's disgusting. Do you see what I mean? There are some images that make my spine crawl. This is one of them. What is going on here? It's got fingers for a face. And I don't understand how its body is connected here. All I can... It's unsettling. But then I kind of like that. It's kind of cool. Did we just put those images in there? Let me see. I just put that image in there. Right, where's that? That's that one. Rover. Okay. What's that? God, I was about to have to, immediately get rid of it. I was like, oh. That's some dodgy. Too many cogs. That's beautiful. Hell yeah. And then I switched to brutalism for a bit. Okay. So we started making different stuff, see? It's kind of funny, like, turn the insect into brutalist architecture. Oh, you met the head developer of SD? Wow. That's cool. I don't think I've ever had the privilege, and if I did, they didn't tell me. Because that's the thing. Sometimes the devs are super humble, and they wouldn't even tell you. Alright, so we took a look at that now. Ooh, wait, back. Okay, so up, native. Grab that. And canvas. Put it in references. Just hook them up so they're chained, you know? That's my plan. I'll just make my own external list of where the paths are. I mean, I know I'm copying them out for something, but I might want to go back to the originals. Okay, so what do we got here? Now, I didn't see any coffee time here. I did see some high concept stuff that I already pulled out, but it was mostly just Sharona going wild. So all of these should be safe, but they don't, you know what I mean? They don't have, it was just us messing around with Cthulhu, Thora Cthulhu, but I think it was like an early Thora. So she's kind of a bit all over the place. Kind of cool though, because we got to mess around with some combat prompts, which always look great. They always come out looking like, oh, something just happened or is about to happen. Only trouble is it was a very, like a proto form. So, so there's some weird stuff going on. But I still think it's worth including in the Thora collection. So, Thora Cthulhu. So, no need to mess about with it, but... yeah, I'm slowly trying to solve the whole problem of where the hell did all my work go? Happens to everyone. So yeah, like I said, we get some cool images out of this collection, but we're actually looking for coffee time. Okay, so this claims to be coffee time, but there's no coffee time. It's just a bunch of glass Sharonas. Which is still pretty crazy. And I guess we went back to normal Sharonas for a bit. Started adding in different styling. Yeah, we were messing around. Yeah. So in the end you get glass Sharona. It's got coral. The AI says your power comes from your lungs or your heart, guys. That's what it's telling us. Or your brain, in this case. It's kind of cool how it decides that. Shows the energy. So yeah, I'll keep that one under Sharona. And then we can get rid of this. Right, now what's this one? Another amazing Sharona test folder. It's funny how it's sort of like, because I reckon I could just take the best of these and fix the faces. And then they're actually useful. A lot of these will be useful. There is quite a bit of random stuff going on there. But I don't know, I kind of like it. Like, what the hell? We got like a sculpture and a Jeep. So I'd have to like remove stuff that's law breaking. But this is the bit that really got it going on. When we finally get that watercolor style that's supposed to be applied on top of this. And so, like I said, there's still lots of work to do with the Sharona project, because to get it to this sort of thing, I guess this to a lesser, I mean, it's the same kind of style. It's that, which was what I've been going for since day one, but I felt that we needed to have a strong, consistent character underneath that. So it took a long time to get here, and it's still squirrely. There's plenty of work to do. The face is gone, almost. But the process is going to work, is the bottom line. We got there. It took ages. We got there, and she's consistent. And the thing is, the technology gets better all the time. You look at stuff like Whisk. It's probably easy to make. Like, what we had to struggle with is probably easy now. You just need like 3 really good reference picks. Probably just one now, actually. I mean, you look at Whisk, it's 1 character input. So I suppose it depends what you're doing, eh? So yeah, these are all great. I'm going to put them in the Sharona category. But there's no coffee time in here. Sorry, boys. Right. And again, no coffee time in here either. Images are a little bit more interesting. No, I think I like took the reins off a little bit, like tried to iron the character in, but tried to dial the character in a little bit, but let it have a bit more free roam with what was going on in the background. Because the one thing I had a problem with this data set was the backgrounds were cooked, man. We managed to get the character, but the backgrounds were so cooked, and this is what I wanted the backgrounds to be. Neo-Hyborian. Kind of like evidence that there was once technology, but now it's clearly just desolate ruins everywhere. Whoops. Obviously, the face is kind of gone because we're just doing our best to recreate the character with input samples, right? It's not actually a Laura. But I think it did I think it did great. This is obviously Bite Dance. Bite Dance, baby! Sea Dream 4. So let's just add that there as well. See, that one was down as minify, so God knows. Put that there. Save. Right. Now, did we miss anything? I took the beasties from here already. About cyber society. We're sea dreaming it to see what it'll do. And it actually, if I remember it, I'm like, wow, actually got kind of close to what it was without the training, you know? Like a sort of reinterpretation of the same ideas. That one's on point. That one actually looks like one of my guys. This is crazy, because he looks really abstract. Same there, a little bit more Power Rangers, but it is doing the thing. It's just more realistic, I guess. You know, it's got like a realism slant to it. Yeah. It's just way more realistic. But to be honest, this is underexploited. We haven't really done a big cyber society investigation. I probably will wait. That looks worthy of a proper session. Because these are coming out pretty sweet. It's kind of funny because it doesn't actually have a LoRa, like I say. So it's doing all that. Whoop, it's doing. What are you nuts? It's doing all of this with just the prompt. So it's the fact that it can even get that close is actually mental. I mean, I appreciate the helmet's wrong, but it's close. It's very close. Ah. Let's see. We already did Gothic scale. Right. Coffee time. So far, I've managed to piece this lot together. So obviously that one's no good. Let's give it a quick comb through. What's that? Halloween? No extra hands? Oh, extra hands. But it is Halloween. Doesn't spell right. I'll be perfectionist about spelling last, I think. Let's just make sure they don't look bad first. Oh my god. Definitely Halloween coffee time. It's basically the same original set that we have now. Only with the Cthulhu inspired enhancements. Bit small. We'll keep the one with the weird language for fun. That one's got no sign. It's a bit small. Again, the sign is small. Oh, what the? Nice. It's probably one of the better ones. Weird, somehow. Too far away. Cheese time, you mean? What the? What the? Oh no, it's chalk and cheese. That's what it is. What? Yeah. And then we get some glass. Oh, that one's bad. That one's bad also. That one doesn't have a sign. That one's horrific. No sign. Okay. You'll get away with that. It's a bit horrific. That's horrific. That also is disgusting. Some of it I think you'll get away with. Oh my goodness me. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time, coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Okay, double check, double check. We've got enough that we don't need any misspellings. Oh, that's a misspelling. I mean, she might have been saying coffee time. Let's double check. Yeah. It's like spelling check time. Oh, yeah. It's so much better at spelling now. I can remember when I had to turn work down because I'm just like, it can't spell. What do you want to do? Fundamentally won't work. And now it's just like easy, mate. Not even a problem. It's insane. Coffee time. There's no time, just says coffee. Tiny coffee time. Too gratuitous. Just gotta have the thing. Too small. Too small. Too small. That's borderline, that is, because it is actually too small. Can't read it. If it rotates, you won't be able to read it. Too small. That's like, okay. Alright. Let's see if we can find some more, because I know I've got more. The bestiary looks good. Input, yeah. Okay. Alright, we continue. So that was all of the Sea Dream stuff from the various different projects. I dream up. Oh man, I've just found even more. Yeah, see, this is what happens. Looks like Thora with brutal vision, but not the LoRa, just the input and prompt enhancers. Wow, it's looking like real Star Trek. Oh my goodness. Super high concept stuff. Like super high concept stuff. There it is, guys. That's where it all leads. A chick with a ginormous gun. That's where it ends. Or some kind of cult. You choose. So I think we're obviously getting into a bit of Sharona. Yeah. And then we get into a bit of... Whoa! He looks like fun. I'll drop him into Discord. He looks like fun. Spinal. Oh. Now this is an interesting... Yes. This was an interesting spot. We definitely need to keep this. I'm going to put it in the Thora section. Even though it's like Sharona, there's a lot of Thora in there, even though it's sort of a bit weird. She doesn't know if she's anime or not by the looks of it. Oh my goodness. And so, now this could be an interesting... I didn't even think of this. So, this is a Thora, right? But it's not just a Thora. It's also a Geiger. And a bunch of other stuff. So, maybe I need to think about how I do this, because I'm thinking now, if I said... Geiger G1, G3R. There. If I chuck that in up here, because technically it's both. Whoops. Just put it on the... Yeah, technically it's both. So that actually comes, you know what I mean? This allows me to be like, oh, where's my work at? And I can tag the same link by different you know, different projects, because it's technically I'm blending projects all the time. That works. I'm still sort of figuring it out myself. I haven't tried using this system for this, but it does work. So I'm like, figure it out. Yeah, my favorite one was this one. The building made of flesh and spine, chrome spine. Very cool, very cool. Now, do we have anything here? I gotta be careful because YouTube misinterprets things. Because it's robot chick, you know. You gotta be careful. Oh yeah, another shot of another spinal building. A lot of experimental stuff. Cool. I think I'm just messing about with the prompt enhancer and just putting random stuff into it at this point. Brutal Futures. What's final up? Oh. There was an alt. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I've made it even better. Brutal Futures. Okay. So I think I started off using High Dream. So there's quite a bit of High Dream stuff here as well. Brutal Futures with the Empire mix. Hermahor. Context. 122. What if... What if... Oh boy. Oh my god! 720 images. Jeez. What about here? It's running nice and fast today, though, I will say. Whoa, what the... Oh, no. Oh, that one's all right. Not what we're looking for, but hey, I got some cool backgrounds. I should throw them in Whisk. Let's see. How about that one? No, the rocket. That one. That's pretty cool. Alright. What do you reckon? Do you reckon it'll say no because it's too big or something? Let's find out. Show me the thing. It's too narrow, isn't it? Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Scene. Character. And then we need a style. Cool. B. T2I. Ah, these are all really wide and stuff. Ah, we have perhaps a style. There we go. We use this style. There you go. There's your... No. Yeah. Yeah. And then don't prompt it. Do you know what? This is actually more like the real character. I should be using this as the character. She doesn't have headphones. I don't even know where those headphones came from. Cool picture though. So we don't really need that then. Oh, curated, huh? Oh, that's all Empire stuff. Love it. Me and the boys. I wonder what it'll do if I put that in as the style. That would be really quite strange. I don't know if that would work, to be honest. It's all bloody Empire. See, I'm sure that in here somewhere they're hiding. Thora. Oh, okay, there might be some rich style examples. No, that's too CGI-ish. Got that Korean look to it. Whoa! She gone wide. Wide Thora. It's like this super armor. There's loads of them. Oh my god. It must be like a it's cybernetic. It's got that alien mod. Damn. What am I looking at? So yeah, I think I need to record this location in my search under both Geiger and Thora again. That one was a good one. No coffee time in there though. Not really the perfect style. I mean, what would happen if I put this in? Actually, do you know what? I should put this one in as the style. That would actually be funny. Let's try it. Because what's it going to do? Is it going to make brain muscle stuff? I mean, yeah, I guess it might work. Only thing is, I've got no prompt for this, which isn't great. Seed is unlocked. Alright, got that on the side as well. Onward to the next folder. I'm sure I'm gonna... Yeah, I knew I'd find it eventually. Oh, there's only one image? God damn it. There's only one image. Come on. Oh, well, slim pickings. It's not spelt right. God damn it. That one's not spelt right either. Damn it. Delete. Crushing. First folder I found in a while. And it's no good. Mega Geiger soup. No. No. Oh. It is spelt correctly, but... Sure we can do better than that. I'm surprised I didn't get a bunch of xenomorphs standing there with a coffee time sign. That would be one of mine. In coffee time. Mega demons with the alien enhancement. It's funny. No. Cool. Tiger Fusion, Rudy, Assassin, Black Sun Redux. Let's have a look in there. No coffee. Because I was sort of going around to coffee time all the time, just like, I would always just shove a few through to see what it does. So we've got so much, there's so much here. But I'm kind of hunting stuff down right now. Still better than half the stuff. So funny. Oi. Chaos. Water on test, yokai. Fusion, art and art. So this is all a bunch of Lauras I was training at the time. See, 4-shot coffee time. Whoa. 4-shot rotation. Hold up. Whoa. Burger? Borgia? You slowly get this thing under control, and I'm just running through all of the old prompts to see what we get. And in the end we did some silly stuff. Seems to be, yeah, we're making multiple prompts with the same thing. I think we were testing the LLMs to see what they were capable of. Yeah. So that's why that's confusing. Oh. Maybe. No. Haha. Yo. video time. Wait a minute. What have I just found? Oh no, it's bad. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, it's bad. Oof. But that is the coffee time. Oh my goodness. Interesting. 81. Ah, this must be coffee time from a different dimension. Blah, 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 blah. Well, oi. I need to see the video, Windows. Useless. Yeah, we need it to be rotation, not yapping. Frame rate sucks. It must be like straight out of the can. Oh, that one's not too bad. Bad spelling. But it's not too bad. Alright. So I think we can tell that way back here it looked bad. So somewhere between there and up there is where it gets good. Okay, so we did the abstract chaos stuff here. How is that so much worse? Where does it get good? Never. Ah, here we go. Okay. Oh, what was that? No. Yeah. Where'd she come from? Whoa. That never came out. When you zoom in, it's not as good as it looks. Must be the next folder. Trio. No, never came out. Now you know why. Yeah, we've already done this. This is the Thora videos. Didn't that come out? I think that came out with like a bunch of music video or something. I don't remember. Oh, Apolloni. Hey. Got caught up with Claude. Completely scuffed fixing my HTML apps and forgot about the ping. What did I miss? I don't know. I've just been here like putting stuff. Ooh. It's nearly coffee time. We can talk about it. In 5 minutes, I'll take a little stop. But basically, I'm curating and also using Whisk to see what it'll do. So, like, if I just say I want more, and we'll see how consistent this is, right? It's pretty consistent, I think. I've also got different backgrounds that just, to swap in. Blah, 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 blah. Don't know where they are. Harvesting a bunch of this stuff here. And beasties. Harvesting the beasties as well, Yeah. But mostly I'm trying to collect my coffee times because I got so many coffee times all over the place. I'm just trying to get them in one folder so we can do some video stuff. And so I'm going through my collection. It's like trying to find Fusion Chaos. No. Ah, but then again, look, you can't just not. Well, I suppose you can actually. They're not especially impressive. What's this one? There's not that many there either. They are good though. Chaos, Fusion. More chaos. Yeah, you could say that again. Oh. Hold up. Rudy, Rudy, Rudy. Geiger, Geiger, Geiger. Mega Geiger. Mega Geiger suit. Geiger Thora. Coffee Geiger, which I think is pretty much... Yeah, we rejected those. I went in there already. It's not there. Extras, maybe. Nah, it's Empire now. That's all Empire. Right. We're done with WAN. I've already been through it. So that's VidGen test. Bugs. More bugs. I gotta get him in the bestiary. 1, 2. No, I don't know that one. 3, 2. That one's alright. Yeah, we like that. We like that. We like them all, really. Yeah. It's always putting wings on my bugs. Well, I suppose that does make sense when you think about it, you know. I think we're Sharky. Keep that one separate. I think that's a good selection there. Add them to the Beastie collection. You know what? Here. Can't I just... No. Not full screen though. There we go. Put that there for something while I'm messing about. Works perfectly. But the character isn't quite right. I mean, it's close. Not bad. Whoa. Worked. It kind of tried to do it. It's very close. Very close. Surprisingly close. I know, I need coffee now too. It's definitely coffee time, ladies and gents. Definitely coffee time. What? Yeah, as you know, I do a lot of stuff on remote access to my main office, but my power's been out at home lately, so last night I had an early night. Very uncharacteristic of me. I think I was talking to Fernie in Discord for a bit, but other than that, I just pretty much went to bed. Freezing it was, no heating, absolute nightmare. But it happens, you know, it happens. Power cut. It's bad timing, because the thing is the heating went out the day before, and then the electric went the next day. I was like, what are the chances? What are the chances? Anyway, unlucky they say. Unlucky. Bish bosh, bish bosh bosh. Hello. So what are we doing? We're mucking about with the bestiary collection. So collecting all of our crazy biomechanical insects that we built. And also trying to sort out Sharona Empire and Thora, and also trying to harvest the coffee time animation stuff. So that's what we're doing. I'm pretty much hiding while I sort through stuff, but feel free to ask me anything. And this is obviously a pre-stream. We're still coming back later tonight. I do this occasionally. I need more time, you know, need more time. So here we are. Right. Let's do a different beastie. I'm liking this because it's like it's convenient. It's giving me some ideas as well. It almost looks like they're on the same side, which is different. Normally you'd assume that the bug is coming to get her, but here I'm like, I don't know about that actually. Okay, so the first one sucked. The second one is confused. Seems to be losing the plot a little bit here. Probably the round globe is kind of abstract in the bug's head. I got a different beast. Let's go with that one. Oh, hang on. Change the style to that. What's it gonna do? Holding sign. Coffee time. Have 6 of those, please. So, the bestiary continues. We're just collecting. Wait a minute. Is that actually... This isn't the one. Cool videos. Empire API. Oh. Damn. Yeah, I recall. So we need that. Oi! I need that path. There we go. Empire, 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 video. Damn. What's this? Oh yeah, crystal robots. What does Careless Canvas app do before? You've not seen that before. Yeah, you won't have. I built it to solve a problem which I had, which was that I couldn't document complex workflows because you have to like jump between lots of different applications, but it's all basically cut and paste. So Quallen just asked in the chat, what does Careless Canvas do? I've not seen it before. So it is just an infinite canvas. At the moment, I'm doing something new with it. I'm using it for, these are the tags for my project, and these are just the URL, like the file links to the various different recent folders full of outputs, right? But this isn't what I normally use it for. You can put in your name, blah blah blah, set the background color, save it. It saves in an LML file format, which is based on XML. It's basically XML, but it contains positional information, so you can have this infinite grid. Every time you click Control V, it puts the paste in here as a node, which you can connect to other nodes. So it has like relationship support. So you can build a workflow, but it's supposed to be super lightweight. So all it does is do copy paste. So you can make like a mind map of copy paste. Now, to show you what that actually looks like when you use it seriously, it looks a little bit something like this. Wait. If I just open one up and just get one that's recent, that's finished. Here we go. And then we'll put it in dark mode, hopefully. Fail. Love the code. Okay. OC, OC, OC. Right. So this would be a full software project, start to finish. You have the whole building of the tool here, question answer, question answer, question answer, question answer, all the way through, all the way through, all the way. Then you get a handoff document for the development team, which builds software. Then you have the experimental psycho stuff here, which again turns into, that's the holographic brain. And then we merge the two things together to make the Sierra Vector 6 Holo dev team handoff. That gets turned into an actual dev team plan with like code and whatnot. And then I've inverted the previous version of the software that I wrote that doesn't have all these new features. So it's a total software rewrite from scratch. But then we align the plan with what we know works. Build that into this plan, which is like, more detailed. And then I split the plan out into 4 phases that build on each other, and then by the time you've finished it, you get, trying to find it, you get this, which is a fully featured chat. It's got crazy features like holographic memory and wave-based thought, but it's basically a super chat. Do you know what I mean? You can do whatever you want with it, analyze how it made the answer and stuff. Yeah, but it was totally built with no code, and I use these as a way to trace. I've got worse ones than this as well. This one's pretty clean though, and if you go on to my GitHub, like I'm keeping my NML archive here. It's private at the moment because so many things I'm working on right now. But basically, you can trace the entire development from like your first thought all the way through, and you keep all of your plans and everything in order, and like what the AI said back and everything else, and then by the end of it, you've just got this crazy collection of work. And the thing is, I think if anybody turns around and says, how did you do that though? Because, you know, the accusation is that you just got an AI to build it for you and it was just automatic, and it's not. You know, there's a lot of stuff that you have to do. And so I think it's a useful way to keep note. Also, you don't have to use it in the web. This is careless-canvas.originai.com. That's my site. But you can actually get it from... did I put a link in here? Probably not. There's probably no README yet. I'm pretty sure if you go to my repos, it's open source. So you can actually take it and change it. Careless Canvas Online. So the online version is private. Where? Here we go. Careless Canvas NML, nested markup language, or Markdown if you want. The biggest one I've got's got 150 pages in it, and each page is 17 pages long. So it's like you can't collect a bunch of multi-page documentation. But it's just cut and paste, really. But yeah, like I said, you can download it. There's an Electron version, you know, so if you don't like using the web or you don't have a good internet connection, you can still use it locally without any problem. I just released the whole thing open source. Oh, and also it's built to support my Careless Whisper program, which is like a push-to-talk, whisper to paste. So, you know, it puts everything in your... Basically, it puts AI in your clipboard. So, you know, if I copy something like that, I could copy it and I could say... Is it that one? Tell me about the stuff in my clip. I wonder if he'll figure it out. Nothing seems to be happening. Oh wait, something happened. Something happened. Let me just get a notepad so I can show you what it said. New tab. That's what it said. So I copied, look what I copied. I copied this. Careless Canvas is a modern web app that blah, blah, blah. And I just pushed a button and said, what the hell is in my copy? And it went, this is in your copy right now. It just explained it for me. And obviously, if I'm really lazy, I could do this. Wait a minute.
Hashtag Careless Canvas NML overview. Careless Canvas.
If I'm really lazy, I can get him to tell me as well, because it's got TTS built in. But it's like cheap, free TTS.
Hashtag key features. Visual interface. Transforms traditional text-based NML editing into an interactive Canvas experience. Provides a graphical workspace instead of purely code-based editing. Core functionality.
Yeah. Push escape. So yeah, it's kind of built for the Careless suite. So there's Careless Canvas, Careless Whisper. There's a bunch of Careless tools. I'm trying to, like, you know. And they work on Olama as well as OpenRouter. It's not API only. You can use local models for everything if you want. Because I'm a big fan of local models. All right. If you want to check out the NML2 spec, it's really simple. I've literally just modified XML, which is the whole point. X for extensible. You're allowed. I encourage everyone to do their own thing and make crazy stuff that no one knows what it is. It's true, no one will know what it is because I gave it away for free, you know? So that means there's no one advertising it because there's no money. It's funny that. Yes. The internet's full of free tools, but you can't find them. Because that doesn't make money, though. Good times. But yeah, I look at this as sort of like it's just a good application to learn and do more. That's all. Because I get experience by doing projects like this. Right, what have we got? Ooh, people have... Wait, no, they're all me. All right. Cool. Yeah, glad to answer that one. Partly why we do the Sunday, because we don't get a chance to look at some of the stuff we've done, you know. What have I got? 5 credits. How? Oh, do I get daily credits? That's cool. Prompt Chameleon Lab. I remember there was something we were doing with that yesterday, so we might have to look at that again. I'm going to clear off a bunch of stuff here. Get rid of that. I do recommend Lovable. We were doing our Lovable sort of breakdown. Like, check out all these cool things we built with Lovable. So many cool things. What an amazing platform. I'm going to turn Mosaic into an Electron app as well. There's something else. Multiplayer with game lobbies. Insane. Insane. Very tempted to do more with that in the future. Video concatenator is out. Image resize is out. What's that? Yeah, batch image resize is out. Both as local Electron and as a web app. They're both out. Unreality never came out. Never came out. I don't think you can even use it anymore. Oh no, I'm wrong. My platform is running. I bet it doesn't actually work though. White cat. 40 credits. Oh, it's okay. I've got 182,000. I think it broke. It broke when I bought credits because you can actually buy credits with Stripe. See, I built the platform and then I was like, I don't know, guys. I don't know if I like it. So where's my image? Did it make an image? See what I mean? Don't like it. I don't want to spend my life doing support for a website that was vibe coded, you know? I don't know. Not really. I'd rather make it right. So like if I'm going to do something like this, it's got to be right. So let's have a look. Look at that. It could be that the code, my API key is expired. It could be as simple as that. But I'm not going to make assumptions. Oh my God, it's the Worm King. Anyway, get rid of that. I might do more work on it. I might not. I don't know. Stop doxing me. Prompt Chameleon Lab. Now that's the one I'm more interested in, to be honest. There we go. I'm in. So this is the one which has got all of the galleries and all this business. It's kind of similar in concept. Oh, really? I mean, it tried. I actually think that that's not something you really want. But it could be that I actually had, yeah, take away that. And then do another one. And then another one. Oh my goodness. Yo. That is weird. That one's not so bad. That one's not so bad. That one's actually almost usable. It's low res. Yeah, that one's pretty good too. Dynamic. Aha, here, see, no prompt and suddenly it works great. Isn't that funny? Hang on. She is riding the insect. Yeah, like a mount. Like, you know, Warcraft or something, you know, World of Warcraft mount. Like a horse. I should say like. The thing is, you can't say like a horse. It'll make a horse. Hey, there you go. It worked. It did it. It did it. Don't hold the antennas. That's cruel. What the hell? You know, you don't pull a horse's ears when you're riding it. My goodness. But yeah, it did work. It worked. Bit weird how it's done it, but it did work. Alright. It seems to have almost lost... I don't know, it sort of lost the shape a bit. It does look like a motorbike tank, doesn't it? It looks like a fuel tank for a motorbike, that head shape. Like a motorcycle. That's funny. Yes, enjoy, Corlin. Enjoy. There we go. It's made it a bit. Look. Yeah, nice. We've got handlebars coming out the side. Now that's cool. Oh no. Brum brum. Good times. Oh, enjoying this. So, the next one, of course, is I need to make more of these. But I think when I dropped the workflow in Comfy, it was like, this isn't even an image. Wrong. Excrement. So, I must have, yeah, I put a different set of, yeah. Yeah. Alright. So run it. That's the input from an old mech based like Armored Core style, I guess, but a little bit more anime. So I think what it is I've still got the extra machine head. So there's two agents running with Olama right now. One of them is running the original enhancement of the base prompt, and then the second one is putting the Empire style head on it. Yeah. That's just funny to me. It's so good. Oh god. Oh my god. I don't even know. It's like, damn, these guys mean business. What is this? It's like Warhammer 40,000 sort of weirdness. He's got this giant helmet. Pretty consistent as well. Oh, I say that and then it just made Darth Vader in a 40k outfit. Look. Red. I am Red Vader. Some of the stuff it comes out and makes is so derpy, man. What the hell is going on? I'm just going to leave that on the screen for a bit. No. God damn it. It was all going so well. Oh shit. Very Armored Core. L'armor Core. I think the real question is, how are we going to get the video, you know, cooking? Because I don't want to pay $150 for every thing. Oh, but wait. It's going to be cheaper for 3 seconds. That changes everything. So the question is, can we make it rotate with a prompt enhancer? I reckon we probably can, you know. I reckon we could probably just have it change the prompt so that instead of it being temporal, that it always rotates. Oh, another stormtrooper, guys. Another failure. Damn. So we're now down to a 50% success rate. I mean, look, part of it is probably me, and I am screwing around, so you're going to get a lower success rate when you screw around. It's just trying to do what I told it, yeah? And I'm giving it the weirdest inputs. You know, you give it this input and say, turn this into a Empire head, please. It's like, I don't know what the hell that is, because there's no fine tuning. I'm surprised you even get anything close to what you're after, to be honest. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. There it is. Spinal. I'm not sure we want to know what he needs to melt that's on the ground there that we can't see, but let's say it's just rocks. Just rocks. Another cool robot. Almost looks like Guyver style, with all of the, you know, the elements of how it's arranged around. Like a super armor thing. Just not quite Zoanoid style, so I don't know. It doesn't look like an animal or anything. Mecha. I probably got the Geiger thing on, haven't I? I bet I've got Geiger on. So that's going to be what's part of the problem. Yeah! A box head with a hat. It's all right. We're doing some weird stuff. That's my prompt. Fire coming of its back and the building in the classic. Okay. How's Whisk coming on? Oh yeah, we were making flying boogs. So okay. We'll take my T2I base ENH again. We can use the T2I base ENH.md as a template as we create a new... Oh, wait, hang on. No, I'm using the wrong one. Shit. I'm using the wrong one. Bing. I need to find the right one. It will be on my... I don't have hot folders running. God damn it. I got to go and get it myself. Okay. So many side quests, guys. Ah, tools. Careless tools. Hot folders. Let's go. I think the previous version of hot folders was actually better. Like, more reliable. Like, the UI wasn't as good, like, for setting it up and stuff, but it didn't, you know, it had less problems, is what I'm saying. So, like, the new version looks nice because it's using a more up-to-date API and everything for the slots. but I don't know what it is. Sometimes I think it crashes, which is weird. The other one didn't do that. But it sits in the system tray. And then I can just get my custom nodes folder open like that with a button, which is nice. And obviously you can set it up to be any folders you need. I got annoyed with constantly having to find the same, you know, always being in the same 6 folders, which are like buried in my hard drive somewhere. So as a result, I have Comfy on one button, models on another, output on another, the nodes, custom nodes for Comfy there, the tools, which is where all my projects are at, and then finally the NAS drive, which is actually working today. Would you look at that? It's crazy. I had an idea talking to Fernie last night to basically just do a symlink straight to the NAS for the output folder. So I'm already doing that for the models, but not to the NAS. It's too much network traffic to. I think you'll slow down your model loading, but I think for like outputs, that way I'm never going to fill up my main hard drive, because I've got like 30 gigabytes of outputs from the last 2 months. So I need to like. I think it's better to just shovel it all onto the NAS. I don't know. Just a thought. So, why did we come here? We came here to get my super secret temporal base enhancer. So this is the one I use for movement. To go from an image prompt to a video prompt with just an agentic process. So what I propose is modifying the temporal base to make it do the orbit shot. We can use i2v temporal base ENH.md as the basis template system prompt to create a completely new system prompt as a new markdown artifact, which will focus on rotating or orbiting a camera around the subject, which will most likely be a person. Bing. Anyway, now we can talk. So let's see, no comments? Alright, cool. I'm up to date. That's what the main thing is. Ooh. I can remember when we had to train LoRa's for this, so if it works with an ENH, then that's cheeky. So I thought I'd give it a blast, you know? Just make a system prompt that tries to do the 360 camera spin. And then we'll try that out straight away. Immediately. My God, look at it go. Jeebus. Okay. So... there's the ENH. So if we just say text box and plug that in there. There we go. So that's the new system prompt that we just developed. It's in, it's locked in. We're getting that last thing there. Now, do I really want the... No, I don't really want a robot head, actually. Put that to the prompt. And this one to the prompts. Right, so I'm not going to run the video. I'm just going to see what it actually makes. So, you know, sometimes it makes a pig's ear of it. So, let's see. What's it going to be? It's going to be the droid. It's going to make it Empire style without the machine head this time. Oh my god, that wasn't the best input image, I swear, for testing. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All I'm really interested in is this bit. What's that say there? Camera work, subtle tracking movements. No, that's not it. Ah, here we go. Thinking about it now. Oh man, this is a long ass prompt. What? It's so bizarre. So it's done it, but it's like included the original prompt first. Idiot. Why would you do that? Okay, what? I just need to roast the Claude real quick. Okay. The output from this system prompt is including the input, which is stupid because there's a token limit, and the initial prompt, which is unchanged, is all that gets read due to truncation of input prompts. So you should only output the enhanced prompt, and there is absolutely no reason to output the input prompt first. Don't do that. Here is an example of the full output. What an idiot. Bing. Could it have been me? Yes, it could have been me. It was probably my fault. Stupid. Yeah. Oh, wasting tokens that I pay for, huh? No. Time sensitive? A time sensitive post from Apolloni? What? In general? Time sensitive? Oh, it's Pers doing promos. That's cool. I mean, I must admit, I just pay for all of my training because I don't want to get a free thing because I like the speed of the training when I pay, or I use my own. But if you don't have the ability to do that, then, and you've got no money, great. Do you know what I mean? I'm all for freebies, but I personally won't be using it. If you have never trained and you need to just have some fun with mucking about and it doesn't matter, I can see that being really cool. And obviously, if you know what you're doing, hey, it's free. But yeah, cool. Because the thing is, it only actually costs somewhere between $2 and $5 to train one of those models. It's still a lot though, if you think, like, you know, like say 20,000 people show up. That's a lot of free stuff. Critical output rule. I don't think he's going to listen. Okay. We are working with what is it? We were working with local LLM to run this system prompt. We must distill it to prevent the length from truncating the logic. Context windows. So, like, you know, calm it down, mate. I think what happens is he's like giving me a Claude prompt, which would have been fine, but it's too long. You can't, you know, whatever LLM that we're using can't read all of that, mate. It's too long. 950. Okay. Note. This will always make. This will always transform a prompt from a normal image prompt of any unknown type into a video prompt which is focused on rotating around the subject. We should not expect any instruction and should do this by default. By default, automatic. Yeah, because I don't want to tell him to do it. I want him to do it every time. If I use this, that's all it does. Because I've just noticed he's still waiting for me to tell him to do it. It should be fully auto. You know what I mean? If I want to use the agent, that's all he has one job. You have one job. Make video prompt rotating around thing that you see in this image. That's it. Yeah. Okay, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Tags don't matter. It looks like it's getting a little bit long again. What? You've added a fifth example. Why add a fifth example when we need to keep it short? Take care to think hard about all the requirements. The requirements in this conversation, not just the last thing you heard. When did he get stupid? I swear. Corlin says, have you tried having the model you plan to use do this part? It might output instructions it understands better. Yeah, we could just ask it. Yeah, we could just say rotate. We could, yeah. We could do that. I haven't got to the point of actually turning the model on yet. But I know that's no good. So, do it again. And we do it again. I'm really not giving it the best images to work with. Giving it what? Somehow it's still doing that as well. We're going to have to change this all up in a minute. I'm still sort of getting things ready. Oh, it didn't do too bad. So what did it say here? Full 360 clockwise rotation. Oh, I don't know about clockwise. But hey, whatever the hell that means. Alright, so let's start working on this. So we have our coffee time images somewhere. Did I lose the folder? That would be classic. No, here they are. Well, some of them. Probably just make more. Do you know what I mean? To be honest, you just make more. But yeah. If I grab that. And so we're going to be using the eye-to-eye base because it has vision coding. And then it's going to be load image batch. Should I do directory? Yeah, I should do directory, I think. Oh wait, this is that one. So yeah, put the path in there. And get a primitive for the batch number. You can use a seed, but it's the same thing, right? Okay, now there won't be a prompt, which is fun. So that goes into the images. Unplug that. And I'm going to say create a detailed image prompt based on the vision detection. Or description, even better. Vision description. Okay. So no prompt, right? Promptless. Let's get a preview of this one. Preview. There we go. And just in case that image is massive, we'll put it through the scale to total pixels. Shove that in there. Could probably just use one. I think we can get away with that. Intern VL is a visual language model. Well, we'll soon find out when it doesn't work. Oh. Okay. They're all not connected right now. That's also not connected right now. There. We're not using that at the moment. Okay, so Seedream 4 at 2560 by 1440. That's 16 to 9 in 2K. We're going to be using Coffee Time 0 as our first feel through on this one. Okay, so what are we going to get? Based on the image, I see an animated red-haired female in a green dress holding a tattered banner reading off Coffee Time. Now, I don't know why it's telling me this. So I'm just going to have to add something to the instruction. Okay. Create a detailed image prompt based on the vision description, comma, with no feedback, introduction, or commentary. Only the prompt will be output as a single line paragraph in plain text, because I don't want him putting emojis and markdown code and God knows what else. So let's try that one again. Is he still going to give me the intro? Yes, he's still giving me the intro, guys. Ooh. I think he might not be smart enough. We're going to swap it over to Quen25VL and see if we have the same problem, because I hate that. There's an argument that it's not going to, you know, you'll still get good image, okay? But I don't know, guys. You know, what are we trying to do? I'm not trying to actually make that, you see. Okay, so I'll get to here. Dynamic, 270 degrees, clockwise. I think that the video part of it will work, but I'm not actually trying to make a new image. It's just cheaper. It's cheaper to make a new image to test it. Because I've already got a good image. I don't need to make a new image. But I do need to make sure that all of the stuff is working. Intern VL, it's nice, yeah. Okay, so this is obviously working. If I just disable all of that. Yeah, if I just disable all that. Because we're actually going to go from there to here. No, wait, where is it? To here. There. Yeah. And this image to here. So then we don't need that. We don't need that. Okay, that's fine. We can have that. And then that gonna go there. All right, we're getting close. What'd I miss? All right. I'm just going to have to deal with it. Oh, did he actually stop doing that thing, though? Based on the input image of it. He still does it. It's weird. Recently, they've all started reading out what they're doing before doing it. I don't know why. They've never done that before. Very strange. Very strange. It's probably some kind of... It's probably something in my prompt. I2I base. I've got a funny feeling if I just go back to the T2I. Only output. Output. Prompt only. Might go back to intern. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. It's my image to image enhancer, guys. It's the image to image enhancer. It always announces no matter what. Really weird. You put it to T2I, it's clean. I mean, what can I say? I mean, if it does what I needed to do, it does what I needed to do, right? Okay, so obviously go to the next image, put it on increment mode, and it's good. So then I just need to make sure that my comfy has money on it, which it does not. Haha! Classic. Give me that top up, baby. I need 20 bucks. Stop doxing me. I am human. What flaming hoops do I need to jump through? Oh, it just worked. Isn't that nice? Cool. Cool. It took the money. It's always a good thing. Okay, $6 there. $20. Okay. So we should be able to make a couple of these then. At least. Maybe, you know. I would prefer to just use like WAN and stuff. I don't even know if I've got it set up. I think the last version I had it set up was S2V, which was sound to video. And then we started mucking about with all of the various APIs. How many are there? There are 30 videos here. So what is... That would be 30 times... Well, yeah, okay. So you're looking at 50 quid. Pfft, Jesus. I'll be using that for like the next year to get the mileage out of it. No. The plan is just basically make a couple of these bad boys. I'm probably going to skip to the... What is that? Skip to like number 13. Gotta be picky. What does it mean? See, the thing is, when it takes this bloody long, do you really want to do it that way? I don't know. I'd rather do it myself. It's not fast. Like, if it was fast, I'd be like, okay, I guess it's good. It's good, but it's also slow. Like, really, if you're paying, it should be good and fast, because I chose to pay for it. You see? So I'm not 100% about it. Like I said, if you pay for it, it should also be fast. Because it's not always good. Yeah? So again, this is why it's not really... It's like, if it was one shot reliable every time, it wouldn't be so bad. But that's not true. Unfortunately. Man, that is taking a long ass time. Dude. I'm actually having second thoughts. I might just like deal with it and just do it myself. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? There's no way I'm going to spend money on this. The longer it takes, the more I'm thinking it's not even worth it. Is it ever going to make the video? I start to feel better now that my apps are like do this stuff. See, my apps do this stuff, right? And I feel bad because I'm like, oh, it's technical debt. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't, you know, I can't really get out and push because that's cheating. So it's like, if it can't do it on its own, it just can't do it on its own. And so this is something it can't do. But then I'm like, maybe not. It's tough. But yeah, like I said, the longer this takes, yo, we only had one, we only asked for one. Like, literally, LTX would have made it for free by now. I just want to see if this prompt actually worked. Because if the prompt worked, I could probably just do it with any model anyway. Not too bothered. Should have asked for less time, I guess. Whoops. Somebody's messaging me. Turn that down. Motorcycle. Video one. Yo. Bruh. Big bruh moments. So where was the last time that we actually... Where? Oh no! It didn't even do it, you cheeky monkey. I gotta download it myself. See? You know how I was going on about... like... yesterday when I was saying I've written all these apps with TypeScript and they do API stuff, and sometimes you just don't get it back. And I'm like, well, that's stupid. If someone pays for something, they should get the bloody video. And when you look into it, you find out that the API did make the video, but for some internet diabolical reason, it just doesn't download. So if you go to where the API is, you know, there's the video, but it just doesn't download to Comfy. And it does the same thing to apps that you write yourself. And frankly, it's just stupid. The whole thing's stupid. And I'm just like, well, this is why I'm not going to make those apps, you know? Because, yeah, sure, you can do the thing. It's doing the rotation. It's doing the thing. It's actually doing a great job. The quality is amazing. The extra fingers are already there, by the way. That's my artwork, not the video. But this is great. We got a coffee time video. It's, like, up to date, cutting edge. I'd pay for that. The problem is, like, how are you going to do an automation? Because here's the problem. If I hadn't clicked on that link, well, where do I get that link? You don't. So what, am I going to sit here and babysit? I got to babysit the workflow to make sure I click that link when it appears? Because otherwise, I've just wasted $1.50. I'm sure that we can do better than that. I'm sure that we can do better than that. Maybe there is already a place that I don't know about, like an API return area where I can just go and click somewhere and get all my API return links. Because right now, I'm not seeing it. And that's a problem. That is a problem. Because the thing is, guys, I could just go direct to a site which just allows me to generate this. I could just put my image in and I could just put my prompt in and be done with it. I don't need to muck about with all this stuff if it doesn't actually work. But yeah, when it comes up with the error, you know, oh, sorry, boss. Oh, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. So, Thanos snapping my work, my you know. So I wonder which one it is. 27, 5th? No, it's not there. Where is the thing? It's going to be video gen test. Video gen test. Bum, 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 bum. What the? V. Video gen test. Yes. API nodes. Video. Down the bottom? No. Christ. It's not there. Lies. You know what I mean? It's not even that. X-Droids. Okay, this is in the wrong folder. This is completely screwed because of my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault. X-Droids. We need to change the project. Yep, no video. Look, whatever. Who cares? The reason I was just double checking, right? So we have the images. So it has been there doing stuff, but no video saved. Do you know what I mean? Why would I pay $1.50 to get nothing? If I wanted to do that, do you know what I would do? I'd do this. Ready? Ready? Check this out, right? So delete the API, delete the video save, delete that, keep this, yeah? Delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete all this, delete all this. Don't need any of that, don't need that, don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. What else do we not need? Okay, there's the prompt that makes it spin, right? There we go. So we've got Olama generate. So it's still going to do the same thing, but instead of, yeah, right, okay. So how about we put that to fixed? I'll do the numbers myself. So now it's just a prompt tool. And then what I'll do is I'll go to a website that actually gives me the video that I pay for without me having to because I can't sit over it, guys. I can't sit over it like a babysitter and make sure that when I pay $1.50, it actually gives me the video. Because if you're not there to click that one little link, where is that link? Where is it? I guarantee it's just like, oh, maybe it's in a log file hidden somewhere in the basement of Comfy UI, which you've never seen or know where that file is. It certainly didn't make anything in my output folder. And I would have been pissed if I'd come back to find out that actually it didn't bother. Do you know what I mean? Ooh, sorry, boss. We didn't bother. So, yeah. Go with the primitive. push this up to there. Go like that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Runware. Who? I only have £2.20 left. But I know they're good, and guess what they have? Usage requests. So any API request I make is in my history, and I can go in there and I can download it whenever I want. Hey, Comfy, this would be a great feature, brilliant feature idea. Anyway, I don't want to complicate things. So, let's get rid of that. Right, what's that? Oh yeah, that's the system prompt for spinning things. So, now what I do, okay, is I'm going to... This is harder for me. It's a muckabout for me, but it's safer. So, if I now go home and I pick... Where is it? Look at all these beautiful models they have on offer, right? C-Dance Lite, C-Dance Pro, Min Max 02 High Luo, 2.5 preview, right? You want to check out, right? And all the new stuff all the time being added here. So I'm obviously going to go with this one, launch it in the playground. We're going to put my image in. Be in downloads, actually. There we go. There's my image. Oh my God, what's going on with her form? She looks a little rotund. Right, and then what we'll do is... Hopefully it won't rotate into the wall. So I'll get the prompt there. Put that there. I don't know why it's not letting me... They have their own website issues by the looks of it. Look, I can't scroll down. Hey guys, have you ever been on a web platform where you can't scroll down? So we'll do camera fixed. There we go, I can scroll down now, cool. We've got our image in there. Right, so I want this to be 16 to 9, 1080p, please. Thank you very much. I'll just have the one. And it can be, I don't want, actually, we don't want 12 seconds. It's too long. I'd say probably 3 seconds. Yeah, because it's not supposed to be like a long shot. Display cost in response. Okay. I'd laugh if this breaks as well. If it does, I'm going for lunch. Apolloni says, silly question, can you not drag a show any box out from the IP address parameter and somehow save all the video links? See, that's what I wanted. Yeah, great idea. But I don't think so, is the answer. Hang on, let me see if I've got a version of it somewhere which I can just look at again. There's probably like multiple copies of that workflow all over the place. I don't think it's an output, Apolloni, but it might be. Maybe it is. Maybe you can drag it off the API and save it to text, but it's like, okay, did anybody mention that anywhere ever? No. It's like something we've come up with on our own, you know? That is not this workflow. No. Stop overwriting my workflows, comfy. Like literally loading the wrong workflow, calling it the name of a workflow that does exist, and then offering to save it. Cursed demon. Okay. WAN, C Dream, WAN up, blah 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 blah. Yeah, cool. All right. So we've got our workflow. So where's the C Dream video bit? Wait. No, that's not the. No. That's not C-Dance. Let's try again. None of that is what I'm looking for. All right. It's okay. I'm okay. Annoying. Alright. Good Gen X droids video. Drag that in there. Okay, there we go. So we've got a workflow. Yeah, there's nothing coming off of it but video. That's all you get. See what I mean? There's no other output. And I would say, oh, but how about, you know, use widget split? You know, Kidjai's got the widget split. So we could have pulled watermark, say, and gotten the link that way. But basically, the link appears as text in the bottom of the node. It doesn't have a widget name. So I don't know what it is to pull it out. So there might be a way to do it, you know, with the Kidjai widget. Widget to string. Yeah. So like if I knew what the name of it was, you could use the widget name, right? And then you could take whatever was written there, presumably the URL, and save it. So if it fails to download, you still get the video link. But obviously you know what happens. Moves to the next one, doesn't it? It moves to the next one in the queue, and then that text gets changed to whatever that is, you know, to the new URL, but it never actually saves the video. So then you blast like $10, $20 on video credits, but you don't actually get the video because it made the video, but you had to click on a URL that appears like, you know, there's like a bit of yellow, you know what I mean? It's under watermark. There's like a URL appears at the bottom, and it's supposed to send the video, but it doesn't send the video. The video fails, and so you pay, but you don't receive. All you get is a link here, which if you weren't watching it like a baby in a crib, if you weren't sat here watching over it like a baby, to click the button every 5-10 minutes, because it does take a long bloody time as well, you get nothing. And this is the one reason why I'm not, you know, I want to use this more, but I've been burned multiple times now. I mean, you saw it happen earlier. If I hadn't clicked on that link, you know, it's gone. Like, I like the quality. It's a cool feature, but they need to sort that out, man. You can't be blasting $10, $15 on nothing because you set a 10 queue and it didn't bother saving the video. That's a real problem. But I'm sure they know about it. Yeah, it's an issue that shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, there should be a log file that comes with the URL somewhere. Like, hang on. Oh no. Oh no. Right, that's it. I'm not looking at it. I'm going to let them figure it out. I'm not the only one complaining, so I just looked and I was like, uh-oh, it's loads of people screaming for blood, so I'm just going to move on. We're not the only ones, guys. That's all I've just found out there. So let's just clean this a little bit here. So yeah, don't worry about it is the honest answer. How is my runware doing though? Because I'd like to see that. Okay, for some reason it's 21-9, but that's okay. Oh no! Haram! Oh no! Alright. It looks like it takes it from the image no matter what. And the image was actually 21-9, not 16-9. But this is more reliable in my opinion. I'd rather pay these guys, you know what I mean? I'd rather pay these guys and actually get the video. Just saying. Like I'll pay. I'll happily pay for content. I'll happily pay for a feature that's good. But I need to actually get the thing I'm paying for. It's kind of a deal breaker. I don't know how else to put that. You know, people will say, oh, you're being unfair on Comfy. It's not their fault that your workflow didn't run. And I'll say, not good enough. Because if my API request goes through and my code fails with Runware, I can just go here. I get every single request I've ever made, and oh, look at that, 28 cents for that one. That's all, 28 cents, not $1.50, because it was shorter, right? But the point is, I think the point's been made. I mean, to be honest, look, they're only charging me $1.16. So it's actually cheaper for the same thing. Yeah? Like, they're charging me $1, what was it? $1, yeah, look, they told me. They're charging me $1.42 to $1.46. Runware is $1.16. Look, 115, 135 there. So it might be that was a bigger video or a longer video, but the highest it gets to is 135. Usually 115 or less. So impressive. Wait. But yeah, only 30 cents for the 3 seconds. Do you know what, man? I'm clearly busy right now. Please don't keep calling me. Right. I'll have to put the phone in a box. Okay. Hold up. There. Right. Oh my god, I'm getting news. Oh no. No electricity tonight. Oh my god, I'm going to freeze to death. Right. Is there a reason as to not using WAN 2.2 with an orbit LoRa? This is more of a test to see if you can get the prompt. Yes, correct, Colin, you got it. We've already been doing WAN, like, here. Do you want to see this? I'm actually late for coffee time, so I should go and make another coffee. But basically, this was done with LTXV in March. This was done in March. So we can already do it. Do you know what I mean? We've already got it. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do it just with API, because obviously API, there's no LoRa. You know what I mean? So you have to do it with pure prompt engineering. With these videos were done with LTXV with a rotation LoRa. So you're not wrong. You're 100% correct. We should be doing this with WAN 2.2 with an orbit LoRa. But I am exactly as you say, trying to test to see if I can get the prompt alone to do it in the orbit. And we can. But obviously there's some issues. Because we can't train a LoRa for C-Dance, can we? Because it's cloud only, right? API only. All right, I'm going to go and make a coffee. But yeah, you know, yeah. Hey, Dragon, welcome to the show. We're doing a pre-stream. Yeah, we've been doing curation, harvesting best outputs, making a couple of prompt enhancers, messing around with video API, basically complaining that Comfy scams you from your API credits. You know, that kind of thing. Like, it wouldn't be so bad if there was a log somewhere of all of the API URL returns, but if there is, I can't find it and there's no documentation on it. So, I mean, if someone wants to point me, I will stand corrected, yeah? I think it's a bit weird that there's no log, because normally there would be something, you know, but there isn't. There's no URL anywhere I can find. I mean, if somebody knows about that, normally I'm the guy that should know about it, but I've never read a scrap of information. Yeah, I've never read a scrap about it. It's such a new feature, I don't think maybe it might not be a thing. Okay, hang on a sec. That should be all it costs. That's all we should have to do here. 35 for 3 seconds. It is right, so you are paying a premium. You're paying a premium, bottom line. We don't want a fixed camera. We don't want... What? Anyway. Okay. Next image, and go. Look at me with not even going to bother. I'm not even going to bother because I'm going to click the link. Stupid. The non-ping ping. Yeah, I did put a ping up. The non-ping ping. What? What? There was no ping on it? Let me check. No at. It was an at here. I got it right here, bro. Right here. If people want to mute pings, then I you know, that's on them. If people mute, because I only do the ats in the ping channel, so you know. But I get there's a ping every day, right? It's just sort of like, yeah, I can only do what I can do. What's going on? It seems like it's doing nothing. I mean, is it just me, or is it just doing nothing right now? Guys, am I insane? It did nothing. Huh? Oh. Prompt executed in 11.2 seconds. Oh, I know what it is. You have to actually... Yeah, okay, alright, fine. You have to actually save the image. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Alright, fine. Save video. Just do that. I don't care. Because I don't have confidence it's actually going to come through, guys. Let's do it. I don't know, mate. I don't sleep at midday. I'm not sleeping at noon. So I don't know what you mean. But you can sleep your weekends if you want. I don't judge. I don't judge or discriminate, my man. You can sleep anytime you want. Shit, I've been jet lagged for 2 weeks. And I didn't even leave the country. But yeah, I got no internet at home. It's mental. I don't know how I'm going to survive. No idea. No idea. Basically, I'm just waiting to snipe this this URL here. Join me. That was a good coffee time. I enjoyed it. I'm still drinking it. It's hot. Hot coffee. Quick. Get the URL before it's too late. See, I don't trust it. What? That's pretty good. I'd rate that PG. Okay. Okay, that's 10. But they're only 30 seconds. They're only 3 seconds long. So actually, should be able to get another 10 done. At least. Might be able to get another 20. I don't know. But the thing is, what I don't like is... Because the thing is, how would you know? Say you queue 20 images. Say you queued up 20, right? And then you walk away. And you come back. And you go through the videos. And you pick out the best ones, right? So you know that some of them are going to be better than others. So you pick out the best ones. You wouldn't know that the ones that weren't there. Because it's not like you even look for... you don't look for 20 videos. You look for, like, the best ones in that folder. So it makes me wonder. I'm, like, being paranoid now. I bet it's going to save every single video now I've complained about it. Yeah, look, see, now it's just working. You dick. It's probably because I ranted about it. Now it won't be a problem anymore. Sometimes you got to get it off your chest. It'll look better once we do the next steps. So it's what, 30 seconds per video? It's not too bad. Where's the video? I'm downloading it. Don't trust it. Yeah, wait. Huh? That's the same one. Ah, it double-genned the same... what the f***'s going on here? Whoa! That was a waste. Just burning dollars. The thing is, though, I've used that coffee time skit. I've probably used that hundreds of times. So it's sort of like, if you're going to get the mileage out of a thing, I don't see a problem with spending a bit of money on it. It's like a banner or something, you know? It's what people see. That's funny, though. What on earth is going on there? She just keeps spinning. It's like it's supposed to be an orbital shot and she's doing the spin. And she's got infinite arms as well, somehow. Nico Robbins style. Oh. She's praying to the coffee machine. That's hilarious. Good times. And of course, this is like the roar that comes out of the engine. We'll do a bunch of stuff to this before it gets finished. Usually it's a bit of noise, a little bit of interpolation, and perhaps a little upscale. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. I suppose I better come out. I'm back. I've been out of the way because screen size, you know. Needed that screen size. So, oh my God, can't believe it. I've got a laptop that works. The battery went flat so fast, guys. It was brutal. Okay, are we fully charged? We are. Oh, fully charged. The one nice thing about running everything on local models is you can actually get away with running a local LLM for like about an hour on battery, which is pretty impressive. You think about the energy requirements, you know? It's pretty impressive you can run a local LLM on a laptop just on battery. Because you know how it is. You play a video game. You just watch the battery draining. It's funny. It's the same sort of thing. So I'm just surprised how efficient Olama is on power. Quite surprised. Quite surprised. It's annoying though. It's very disruptive when the battery, you know, the power was out, so the internet was out. It was just disruptive as hell. Oh, quick, quick, quick. Don't miss the thing. Quick. Not rotating, but I'll take the video. It's already making the next one. Calculator time. Well, it's going to be about a minute. It's going to be about a minute long, I think. Used to have an Alienware laptop before they sold their soul. The battery lasted 7 minutes. Ah, yes, Alienware. That's the gaming brand, right? Gaming brand laptop. Yeah, so much power. So much power. Just make sure you plug it into the mains. So there was an issue with the neural cognito core earlier. I'm going to have to look into that. Oh, is that another one? Or is that just the same one? Stupid. That's the next thing, isn't it? Loads of duplicate videos because I don't know when it's actually making a new video or not. Is that the link for this one or like the last one? Is that this one or the last one? Oh no, extra hands. Oh no. Huh? Isn't it funny how your eye can pick stuff like that out instantly? You're just like, what? She's holding it with 2 hands and then there's a 3rd hand. That's wrong. We need to refactor this workflow generation API into a development plan for an external development team working with React, Vite, and TypeScript. The simple concept is all it does is send an API JSON, which can be uploaded by the user. You send the API JSON to the local Comfy UI instance, which is already running and ready to go. That's all it does. No tricks. Just run the JSON API workflow through the local Comfy. We need a dev team handoff plan containing all of the code examples and full step-by-step instructions for our external downstream development team. Bing. 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 So many things. So much, not enough time. So, a simple React TypeScript Vite web app which works with your local Comfy install, and then you can have a JSON file which you upload, which runs, and then you get the image back. That's the plan. It seems like a really simple concept, and obviously I'll develop that into a bunch of different things. But let's see if we can get that to actually work, right? Because if you can get that to work, that's step 1. That's step 1. Local API nodes. Local API nodes. Free API nodes, you might say. I've already done this before, but it's mostly a paid thing. So let's see. Because not a lot of people know, but you have one. You already have one. And I'm thinking, create local API nodes for running models on your machine. you already have. I know it's kind of like, what? Huh? I can already do that. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But then you have an app front end and you can do clever stuff like this, but run it locally for free. It's a lot of code. Progress monitor. Okay. Yeah. Oh, come on. You're supposed to do it as an artifact, you big melon. It's not even an artifact. You stupid Claude. You stupid. Are you stupid? What are you doing? I suppose I'll fix it myself, right? Hang on. It's gonna be, I don't know, should we call it something cool? Like... comfy launch pad? No. Comfy blast. We'll call it something stupid like comfy blast. Comfy blast. It's like Q-blast, guys. Anyway. Q-blast. High blast. Comfy blast. Alright, now give me this stupid thing. Copy that, make this, do this, put them in a docs folder, and then we're going to call it initial handoff, dev handoff, .md. Put the first bit in, and then get the second bit, because he's a dummy and he keeps on overrunning. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing? He's still going? Oh my god. Good luck. Cheers. Did he start again with... Ugh. Yeah, he did. So he started talking about... Okay, immediately. Step 10, right there. Okay. Save that. Alright, so now I actually have, like, you know, a single file, which I don't know why... I probably didn't ask for an artifact. This is what happens when you're not specific enough. That's okay. So the question is, I think we're going to try something here, like a little hybrid. So how many... Oh, look at that. 49,458. Okay, so here we go, boys and girls. Lovable. I have 5 credits, guys. And we wait. Alright. Now, this is my new process, which is fun for all newcomers. So we do a bit of deep research on a thing. We make ourselves a little dev plan. We make sure it's under 50,000 characters, because that's the limit for a lot of inputs, including Lovable. And then we go, Lovable, do all that. Off it goes. Hopefully we get a stable front end within a credit or two. I'm then going to sync it straight to GitHub. Then I'm going to git clone it down. And I'm going to basically say, can you see my comfy? Which is running. Yeah. And then we'll give it a JSON, see if it can make something. So it's like a cheat. Because... Lovable has a bunch of stuff to make this whole React, Vite, TypeScript front-end stuff better. But it also will ignore you a little bit to try and implement its its cloud, Lovable cloud, which is nice but I might have to tell him, Oi, did you actually do the plan, or did you like cheat and do a bunch of stuff which I didn't ask for? We'll see what it does. So as you can see, yeah. Because the thing is, it thinks it's a web app, which is fine, you know. But it thinks it's a web app, and it's not a web app. So, yeah, it's going to be an Electron desktop app. He's building. Look at him go. Love it. I hope I'm getting all those videos I paid for. Comfy! It's not really orbit, is it? That's not really an orbit shot. Okay, well, whatever. We're just going to hope for the best, because that's all you can do. There we go. Comfy UI is not accessible at 127.01.8188. Make sure it's running on cores enabled, so we don't have Comfy running on that. So do you know what? We need to look into how to get that working, but this is actually looking good, because remember, all it does is run the workflow. It doesn't have anything else. No prompt, nothing. The idea is you come with that, yeah? See, I'm still researching how to make this work nice. So, again, how many credits did we use for that? We used 2 credits. So that's it. That's it. We save it, and we go to the thing, connect to GitHub, click your account, transfer anyway. View the repo. There's the repo. Looks like they're using Bun. Copy that. Come to here. Close that. Close that. Open up the thing. Git clone the URL which you just copied from GitHub. I can't believe it's all there already. It was literally like click, 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 done. We've got it now. Comfy Flow Runner. It's probably a better name than the one I came up with, let's be honest. Right, so now we've got Comfy Flow Runner right there. And the docs are separate, so I'm going to push the docs into there. And then we're going to open the folder in the folder, as always, because root, the root of the project, is now the root of the folder, which is just better for a lot of stuff, a lot of reasons. So now I'm going to do bun install and hope it works. Oi, don't show me that. Bun install. Oi, bun install. Show me the buns. Okay, cool. And then we'll do bun run dev. And it should be local to local, no need for cores. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, blocked one post install. Oh, it's okay. I don't even know what that means. Right, local host. Nothing there. Oh, wait. Give it a sec. Give it a second to do nothing. There we go. Right, cool. So it still says Comfy not accessible. Make sure it's running. So it's not running with this. So I have to add that to my Comfy startup. I swear there's more stuff I have to do with the Comfy startup. So let me just go over to Comfy real quick, because it's not listening. It's not actually listening right now. So let's just take a copy of this, copy paste, and we'll call it API. And then edit that. Edit. Oh, Christ. Edit that. So as you can see, there's nothing there about that, right? Main pie, blah, blah, blah. So main pie, cores allow this. Okay. I should get away with that. Why does it say Windows standalone build? Really? Is it though? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. So we will shut Comfy down. And just restart it basically. I'm only wasting money on bloody APIs. It's probably not giving me the videos anyway. Oh wow, look at that. Good times. I love how it's got handlebars. That's my favourite feature of the bug bike. And the thing is, it's much better than those robot dogs that only have 4 legs. Because when you got like 16 legs or whatever, the bugs have got 8 legs. That's suspension, man. It's going to be like smooth. It's just skittering along like... Hilarious. So if I just open up the startup and run it with this one instead. And it broke because it doesn't know what the crap I'm talking about. Unrecognized arguments. Okay, fine. Comfy, anonymous. Looks like my app's wrong. Hey, oh, go away. What are you talking about? Get out of the way. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get off my land. This is my real estate. Get off my screen. So where's the API stuff, guys? Should we try and find it? See what it can do. Optional API nodes to do paid models to the Comfy. No, not that one. The other one. You know, the one where it's mine. Where's my API? I don't care about the stupid paid thing. It's annoying that every time you try to search for the proper API, all you get is the paid API now. It's stupid and annoying. I don't normally talk like this, but I'm just being honest, guys. Where is the documentation for your actual API? You know, like the Comfy API. You know, the Comfy UI API for doing API endpoints to Comfy UI that's running on my computer right now. Where's all that gone? You know, the Comfy API has somehow become the marketing for the paid API nodes has completely buried the actual API functionality. API nodes, API nodes, API nodes, API nodes, API nodes. API server for the API nodes. Let's go to the bottom of the page. API, 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 more API. None of it is the actual API. Those are just nodes that give you external API access. Where's the Comfy UI API? I'm going to get sick of saying that word. Where's the Comfy org? Surely Comfy org's got my back. They've done a really great job recently with rewriting all of the documentation. You know? I had mad respect for it. I was like, this is really cool. They've done a great job. Let's go to the docs page and find out about the Comfy UI API. We got the Toast API. We got the Dialog API, and then we got API nodes. API nodes, API nodes, API nodes. No, I want the API endpoint / health. No, / history. Core API roots. Oh my god, have we found it? Holy shit. It's called roots. Where's that? There. Roots. I think I found it, guys. Copy the page. Copy the page's markdown. It's alright, we already did that. Okay, cool. So we copy the page. Alright. Okay. Oh wait, no, I got an even better idea. Files, docs, comfy org docs. API roots. Yes. Put that there. Save that. And come to here. And say 4.51 million. I'm going to say we need to ensure that the app is compatible with the expected, definite, defined, comfy UI endpoints as explained in the document. Comfy org. Yeah. And that would be a primary source document. You know how hard it is to get primary source documents these days? My God. We need to ensure that the app is compatible with the expected defined comfy UI endpoints as explained, blah, 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 blah. Good. Yo, Kurt Curtis, welcome to the show. Coming in to the very end of the show, actually. I'm going to be breaking up for lunch soon at 3 o'clock my time. But we will be back. We'll be returning later at about 7 p.m. I'm not going yet, but I will be going in the next little minute here. I just want to see if I can get this, get a little, I want to see if I can turn this around in the next 10 minutes. We'll see. At the moment, it doesn't work, bottom line. And that launch command was crap. Absolute crap. So we're going to realign the code here. I was tempted to just realign the plan and do another lovable and then download it again and, you know. But, oh wow, look at all that. Gee-bus. Look at all these endpoints. So all I had was the basic ones. But actually, there's prompt, queue, interrupt, object, models, features, upload, history, embeddings, workflow templates, view metadata, folder name, free management, for that's memory management. And there's also user data and users. Look at this. It's full featured, guys. All that work they've done. And it's like, well, we found the info now, so that's the main thing. Would you like me to just proceed with implementation of the missing elements? Should I maintain backward compatibility? I probably should have said no. Okay. This is the initial prototype. No backward compatibility is required. Because it's like, it's never worked. You know what I mean? It's alright, Kirk. I did an early show, so it's not your fault you didn't know I was here early. I've been here for about 3 hours. I started at midday. It was a noonday stream for me. You know, we do the pre-stream. I'll create a comprehensive comfy UI service with all endpoints organized into logical groups. Prompt submission and queue management, workflow interruption, history tracking. Okay, sounds good. All right, let's go. Because I was thinking the other day, right, you know how we have these, you know how Comfy has just brought in external API nodes? So it's like you put a node in your workflow and it's doing an API to somewhere else to get your video or image, okay? And the thing I've thought is, well, what if you could get your best workflows and turn them into a node, which is in a completely different app? So you've built an app which has nodes, but those nodes are just Comfy UI API. So it's a local API. So in other words, we're doing the opposite. I'm doing the opposite of what they're doing. I want to give you the ability to run your workflows as an API. And then All of these apps that we've been building can use that. So then you've got your own home. You've got a private API. So when people say, oh, have you used the latest API nodes? You can just say, nah, I've got API at home. I don't need any of that stuff. I got my own. Because when you come to make the workflow, you don't have to worry with all of the nonsense. You can just literally say, make my image model, make image, and then send it to my video model. And then send me the image back to my gallery in my cool web front end that's got all these, you know. So it's entirely arbitrary. It's up to you how complicated you want it to be. But I just thought to myself, we've all got Comfy UI. Why don't we just use our Comfy UI? And then I don't need to pay. No one needs to pay. We've already got Comfy. So that's where we're at. We're building local API nodes. Okay? They're all going on about cloud API. We're going to do local API. We're going to use free models, and we're going to break out of this loop. We're just going to break out. Because I don't appreciate being stuck in the recursion. It gets me caught. I get caught deep. And this is how we claw out. You smash through. And like I said, this will be my next long-term project. Because I'm like, you know, the Brain project and all that stuff is cool. It's a good showcase for my portfolio. But it's not... I want to do something more relatable. And I think this is more relatable. Because do you know what the irony is? I was actually thinking about making a Canvas app where you use your own workflows as nodes in the Canvas app. So you drop the... so we basically make a wrapper for Comfy that is which is like... It's like a higher level Comfy, which is... It takes or simplifies the abstraction of the workflows and just gives you... It's like what they've done. They give us Seedream in a node. So I'm thinking, well, let's say you've got your favorite Flux workflow. How about I make that a node? Yeah? But when you run it, it sends it to your local server. So it's not going anywhere. It's free. Yeah? Free. And you could say, oh, but I can already do that. Yeah, you can already do that. But you can't do these super complicated workflow chains because it takes up all your time to piss around with all of the stuff. So I'm thinking to myself, you could make modular workflow calls that just do the basics. We'll see. Maybe it'll not work. I don't know. Let's see. Have we still got anything here to show? Have we got anything to show? Anything to show here? Where's the web page at? Oh, damn it. I gotta open another one. Disconnected. Oh. Oh. Cause origins. 8080. See, we need to look into that as well. Alright. That doesn't work. Okay. This advice is incorrect. Hold up. I gotta do this. I gotta do it without me. This is so fun. Alright, so I gotta do it without me. How do we do it? It's like a puzzle. So we run the thing and it shoots me an error, right? So then I'm gonna take the error. Be like, oh, it didn't work. Enter to copy. Alright, back to the thing. Oi, AI is incorrect. Error. What am I gonna do? API implementation coverage. So what has it not done? Has it missed anything? No, don't know. It looks like it managed to do it all. Base URL. It looks like it managed it. Okay. Okay, we did that then. So what's it say here? It says the correct flag is enable cause header origin, not cause allow origins. So he gave me a bunch of shit code. Okay. All right. I can deal with that. So we need to try that again, but do it properly. Okay, so we need it to be this. Incorrect. It should be this. What? Why is it port 3000? What? I'm pretty sure it's not. Or what? Why is it port? Is that because Vite is on 3000? I suppose that would make sense. But it says incorrect. I mean, I thought it was port 8080 I was opening up, but what do I know? Listen 000. Why are there 2 start commands? Very strange. And he wants to fix my dev plan. Okay, how about we just take this? Just put that on the end. Change it. Change it. Listen. I guess we'll do it after that. So now it looks a little bit something like that. Listen, 0, enable, cause, header, thing. Cool. Save that. And then we try to run it again, and it'll probably crash again. Let's have a look. Uh-huh. Oh, surprised Pikachu might actually run. Alright, we'll let that run for a minute. See, what I'm looking for is a little green tick on this. That's what we're looking for. I don't know whether we'll get it, but certainly we're going to need comfy running. So, okay, this is like some bullshit. I don't know what he's asking me here. He's like, oh, I may as well let him do it. But it's like you're editing the plan that was used to build the thing which we're fixing. So it's kind of pointless because we've already done that. That's more like notes, you know. It doesn't actually, like, changing the plan, it doesn't really... I mean, I suppose it stops it from being made wrong next time. But we still need to adapt the API routes with that plan as well, because, yeah, we had to write that plan without the document because it was impossible to find. I mean, I'll grant you, I did find it after ranting about it for about 20 minutes. I did find it. The problem is that, as usual, we don't have unique terminology. So the term API could describe anything. It's an application layer. Just, guys, it's just, you know, an API. You'd have an API for toilet paper. You could have an API for turning the lights on and off. API. It's not enough. You need to be more specific. And search engine optimization is a cruel mistress. So you end up sending everybody to the most popular API you have, even though that's not what they're all looking for. Because as we showed, there's a Toast API as well, which I'd forgotten about. That's 4 APIs now. I'm sure there are more. And that's like 4 completely separate APIs, all comfy UI, completely separate, nothing to do with anything, each other, all separate. But you just call it all the same thing. You know, there's a reason why words get made up, and it's because we need more words to distinguish between these things that all are called the same thing. I'm surprised we keep calling everything models and embeddings, to be honest, because they're not all models and embeddings, but that's what they get called. So, is this actually working now, or no? Let's refresh. Oh, it's still starting up? Oh, it's still starting up, guys. I don't think it was actually finished starting. I thought it had started. It hasn't. My bad. My bad. It's funny, you like go into automatic trying to get it to work mode, and then you realize it hadn't actually finished starting up yet. Whoa. Allow. Definitely allow. Okay, so allegedly it's running. API comfy nodes. Look at that. What? Is that a completely different one? No, that's us. Alright, maybe. No, wait. That's the Comfy Manager. We just found another API. Comfy Manager has another API so that the endpoint can list the custom nodes that are available. So that's a fifth API now. It just, you know what I mean? API proliferation. I'm like General Grievous, so I collect API keys, APIs, endpoints. Can we get the page I was looking at, though? You sad sausages. Oh. Okay. Look at that. All right, that's progress. The warnings are gone. Now what's wrong? Don't know. Upload workflow doesn't work because we're disconnected. We're getting there, though. Okay. So I have now started Comfy UI with the cause of being allowed, and we've opened localhost 3000 on the port 3000. It still says disconnected in our app. What do we need to do to establish the connection to Comfy, as it is running and waiting for a connection? Bing! Where's the Bing? No Bing? No Bing. This is just an investigatory thing. Because if I can see this bridge works, we can build on something like... If not, then it's a waste of time, eh? Comfy UI is on port 8188. Open this browser. What? The fucking... What? Okay, it was started with this. The exact command was this. You dick. How is it still ringing? I put the damn thing on silent. It's amazing. It's a Sunday. I don't, you know, the exact command used... And there's nobody expecting me either. The exact command used is this. Okay, check the Comfy UI console. It should say something like starting server on port 8188. To see the GUI, go to... It doesn't say anything like starting the API. Oh, wait, no, wait. I don't know. Is that it? Is that it? HTTP get... No, that's not it. That's something else. God damn it. Right, I'm not reading through this. It's too much. Too much text. It's ridiculous. Find me a Claude when I need one. Search for any mentions of the word API. Oh, save our souls. God save us all. Yeah. Do you reckon there's more than 5 APIs, guys? Do you reckon? Is that it? There's only 2 instances, and one of them is this. Right, alright, let's find out what that is then. That's Olama. These are my Olama models. So that's got nothing to do with anything. Yeah, that's Olama. Yeah, confirmed. So, and the Comfy UI, so there's nothing. It didn't actually start it up. Nice. So I'm just going to say starting server. Well, it does say that. It does say that. It does say starting server on 8188. 8188 references. I mean, there it is. It is running. Comfy is running correctly and accessible, but there's a mismatch in the configuration. Comfy is listening on 00000. Cause is configured for local host. App is connect. Wait, what? No, it's not. Cause is configured local host. Startup is listening on 0. And so, even though that and that are the same thing, browsers treat them differently. Yeah, nice. So we just need to make sure they both use the same thing. Update the app service to use localhost instead of 127. Yeah. That makes sense. Wait a minute. Yeah, change my app. Change my app. You crazy machine. Starts rewriting Comfy. Do you know what I mean? Like, no. Just change my app, mate. Calm down. Nice. Makes sense. What? It wants me to change it again. Hang on, what? Now I have to do it on 8080? You're crazy. Hold up. Control Shift R. No. Okay. So now it's giving me this. Instead of 3000, it wants 8080 now, that's what I thought it wanted in the first place, but whatever. We're just doing what it says. Comfy's running on this. Control Shift R or F5. Go to 3000. What? It keeps telling me to go to different places. Localhost 3000 can't be reached. What? You're mental. Okay, he's doing weird stuff. Changed 1278188 to localhost 8188. Okay. But it's still not working. Hold up. Control Shift F5. Control Shift R. Didn't make any difference. I think he's still got work to do. Localhost 3000. This doesn't make sense. It's not on localhost 3000. Okay, right. 1. The app is not on port 3000. It is on port 8080. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, this has no effect. And we see errors. Three. App should now the app is disconnected. Reminder. Comfy UI startup command. Okay. Double check your recommendations. Yeah, floof. It's amazing, isn't it? He's like so close but so far. Doesn't make sense. He's clearly missing something. Cause origin mismatch. Comfy UI cause is configured on 3000, but it's running on 8080. So what do you want me to use, mate? It's your choice, not mine. What do you want? Do you want to do it 8080? Do you want to do 3000? What do you want to do? Additional issue. A cached version. I've already done the hard refresh. Stop being silly. Oh, actually, that's a point. We could stop the server and start the server. That. Nope, didn't make no difference, mush. So, nope. Option 1, restart Comfy UI with port 8080 in cores, or change the app to run on port 3000. It would be quicker to change the app than it would be to restart Comfy. Isn't that funny? Which is quicker? Restart Comfy with a simple port change, or rewrite the app. It's quicker to rewrite the app, actually. Because it takes so bloody long for Comfy to start up. I can't believe that's the case. It's silly. To be honest, it doesn't really matter which way round we do it. It doesn't really matter. Because Veet runs on 3000 and 8080 is just a standard default port for anything in the browser that on an extended range. I'm gonna tell him to rewrite the app because I guess I'm lazy. Yeah, Option 2, change the app to run on 3000. You get? It's funny. I could have just literally changed the number in the batch file like this. He was saying basically change this 3000 to 8080 and restart Comfy, or redevelop the app. I'm like, redevelop the app, mate. It's Once I update the file, you'll need to stop the server, start the server, and go to the new place. It's not going to be that anymore. Yeah, good. I'll go there in advance. And it won't be, there'll be nothing there right now. It's literally such an easy thing. Come on, my guy, you can do this. Yes! Haha! Now that's what I'm talking about. Right, where's Comfy? You get? Where is it? It's got to be in here somewhere. What's that? Aha! View. Oh, it's on the same thing as this, of course. Oop. Right. Let's make a super simple workflow. Okay. Isn't there like a default? Yeah. Where's the default workflow in this thing? Where is it? They've got one, I'm sure of it. Templates. Image generation. There we go. Right. Now what do we got here? Juggernaut. That's my model. Right? Well, kinda. Not really. It's kinda not really my model. It's like two other people's models. Whatever. So we'll do the real bottle test thing. Okay? Right. Now. Export API. And we'll call it default bottle test. I'm just going to make sure this actually works on my system. Obviously, this is a 2.1, I think. 2.1. Or is it SDXL? Real Viz Juggernaut. I'm not sure. I feel like it might be SDXL. Jeez, man. What's taking so long? Did I break it? I just want to see it run an image. Just one image is fine, you know, you don't need to break your back. We're in overtime now. God damn it. So yeah, basically I'll be dropping the workflow in there. But need to see it work first. Let me guess, no VAE? Oh no, it worked. Cool. Okay, cool. So it should make us an image. All right. Then we go here, upload the thing, put the default bottle in. Yeah, execute. Do we get a bottle back? Yeah. All right, boys. That's where I take a break because guess what? It works. So that is using your local API. Yeah, so you can take, so say you've got your Comfy UI, right? You've got your Comfy. Where is my Comfy gone, you son of a... So your Comfy UI is your local server. Any workflow that you have running on your server, you can save your workflow as an API export. Okay, and then this app can load that JSON, that API JSON, and execute it, which gives you the image back. Okay, now obviously that works for anything you can do with your current. So if you want to do video, you want to do image, this is like the basic bridge, the building block. Okay, now I will point out that if you want to get tricky with this, if you expose your home Comfy, and you have an authentication. You can even do this from anywhere. So you can dial home and give it a job to do, and it will send you the image back. So there's lots of things you can do with this. My intention is to make a canvas so we can chain our workflows together. So I'm going to call it workflow chain. All right. But the idea is no more APIs. We're doing it local. All right. And that's where I pull the parachute cord and go and get something to eat because I am starving. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back at 7 p.m. You never know. I might even have some more to do with this. But I'm very happy that it's working. I'm glad that we got to show you how it was built. So, hey, didn't expect there to be something of such value in the pre-stream today. But, hey, whatever. See you at 7 o'clock GMT. That is coming up in the next 4 hours-ish. Watch the pings. There will be an announcement. Thank you very much. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, chaining workflows to stop ooms. Exactly. And do it all local so you don't have to worry about all these fancy APIs. You can still have fun with the new ways. All right, boys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Alex, the rest of your eminence deal.
Yummies like salt. It's not smash again. What's it? Say, Mom, I buy whenever pickles miss. Just give it one again, like when you say you can keep it. My father, that was something. Okay.
Got